Wednesday.
I hate to say this in front of your mom, but I'm going to anyway.
It's a night of shocking proposals.
What do you think about Calvin being my sperm donor?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Tony's wife.
Tyler Perry's Sistas. All new next Wednesday at 9. Watch it live on BET.
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Sheila Bila coming to you with another trailer breakdown review for Tyler Perry's Sistas Season 7, Episode 15. All right, so I'm going to read the synopsis and then we are going to get into the breakdown of the trailer. My thoughts, my opinions, what I think is going to happen, what may or may not happen. And also, yeah, thank you so much for all your support, for all of your likes, for your comments. And let's go ahead and get into this synopsis. So first off, it looks like they finally got everything together. Now, this is the actual synopsis for season 7, episode 15, because at first they were mixing up the episodes, but now it looks like they're finally on track. So here it goes here. Love means never having to say you're sorry. Is that true? That's not true, because I'm in love and I always have to say that I'm sorry. I mean, that is love. Meaning taking accountability for something that you've done wrong. But anyway, this is not my show. This is Tyler Perry's Sistas. All right, and this is season 7, episode 15. Air date is on June 19th at 8 p.m. And then the synopsis breakdown. Andy and Hayden makes a shocking discovery on the Marie Willis case. Why they got her name hyphenated like she has two last names? Her first name is Marie. Her last name is Willis. So anyway, and it says, Danny seeks advice on how to best apologize to Tony. And another thing, why she gotta apologize to Tony when she didn't do nothing wrong? All right, whatever. So let's go ahead and get into this trailer breakdown. My thoughts, my opinions. Ciao, let's go. You don't know, for those of you all who are new, I do let the trailer run in the background and I do a voice over, so you can still see the trailer while I'm talking about it. All right, so let's start with Andy and Hayden because they were in the synopsis. So we're going to start with Hayden and Andy, and it looks like Hayden was trying to get a leg up on the Marie Willis case because he has been spending all night and day in the office, as he has been telling to Miriam. And so he must have found something, but it seems as if Andy may have been a little smart in this case because she one-upped him and made it seem as if she found something without Hayden knowing what it was. So I'm really not for sure what it is, but Andy probably have been doing her research and one-upped him, which made Hayden upset. Now he wants to go to Gary and vent about something that Andy had did to make him look bad in regards to this case. And I hope it is, because he weaseled his way into being co-counsel for this case, trying to be partner. But I think in this regard, I think she kind of outsmarted him a little bit because she seemed like she was smiling and happy with the findings or with the conclusions. Well, not conclusions, but with the new findings of this case. So I'm going to leave that there. Now I'm going to go to Andy and Jordan. Jordan still doesn't trust. Jordan still doesn't trust Andy. And I'm just like, so in one part of me feels that Jordan is a very smart person, because for him to even go into politics and to know legalities and things of that nature. But another part of me shows how dumb and dense he is, because you know that Gary has been torturing both Andy and your sister Penelope. You know, he has been a wicked person. And for Jordan to believe anything that Gary has to say shows how gullible Jordan is. Because I know sometimes people can say things And knowing a person's character, you would be like, man, I don't believe nothing that this person say because I know who he is. But then you do have some people that you can tell, and even though that they know that this person is not the best person, that I can't really rely on him as a reliable source. But sometimes, you know how they say a broken clock is right 2 times a day. So maybe Jordan is looking at it from the broken clock analogy, because even though a broken clock is wrong, you know what I'm saying, 10 hours out the day, 2 times out of that 12 hours he's going to be right. So hey, it is, I guess, yeah, they say 2 times a day, so maybe that's the analogy that he's going by, because I don't know why in the world would he believe anything that Gary has to say. But hey, there may be something to it in Jordan's mind. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave that alone. All right, so now I'm going to go to Sabrina, because Sabrina looks like she is trying to get Calvin to be her sperm donor. And it looks as if Maurice presented her the idea of Calvin being the sperm donor. And my thing is, why don't you just go be with Calvin? Because he clearly would want to have kids with you. He will clearly want to be in your life. He will clearly want to make you an honest woman. You know what I'm saying? He clearly wants to be all of those things to you, just because you couldn't handle the fact that, you know, he liked to get tickled from his inside parts, you know, from time to time, and he liked to wear your panties. I mean, hey, is that something that you would deal with? Because now it's like you're with a man, and I don't know why you're with Rich, but you're with Rich, and he doesn't want the things that you want, but you're willing to put up with someone that doesn't want the things that you want in life, to be with somebody. And okay, you would want to be with somebody that doesn't want the things that you want in life, versus someone that wants the same things you want in life, but because he does have a few flaws, it's a turnoff. I mean, but in my perspective, it's like this. Don't be with Calvin. Don't be with Rich. Find you somebody that's compatible for you, that will want all the things that you like. And if there are some quirks, oh my God, my language today. If there are some quirks, if there are some quirks that you don't like, then if you can deal with it, deal with it. If you can't, then don't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody is perfect. Nobody is going to be 100% your person. There are going to be flaws in a person. And if you can handle them, handle them. But if you can't, don't tolerate somebody just because. I mean, I think that's ignorant, to be stuck in a situation to where you're tolerating things that you really don't want to. I don't know. Is it because the D is good? Because it almost seems like you and Rich don't even have nothing in common. The only thing y'all do is jump up and down on each other every time y'all in a scene. I never really heard y'all have a real decent conversation. And the conversation that y'all did have, it was an argument, or it was a debate, or it was a dispute about having children, about having children that he blatantly, honestly, transparently does not want. So, Sabrina, find something safe to do. All right. So after that, I'm going to go to Danny. No, I'm going to leave Danny for last. I'm going to go to Karen. So it seems as if Karen and Aaron, Aaron is really trying. He's putting 20 on 10. He's trying to be father of the year. This man is buying double bottles, double pacifiers. He's buying double strollers. He's getting the state of the art everything, right? For both the babies. You know, forget Zach. I'm the pappies of both the babies, you know? So he coming in strong. He coming in hot. And he's always coming to Karen's job. Why is this man always popping up at Karen's job? Why can't he give these things to Karen at his house? This is like, why? It's like, I don't understand. I'll get there later. But it's like, she already told you yesterday, stop coming up to my job bringing me stuff. You can bring this stuff to me at the house. But it's like he wants everybody to know that he is Karen's baby daddy. He wants to shout it from the rooftop because he wants to be with Karen and he can't let it go. You know? And then he's doing this in front of Karen's mom. And I guess Aaron is gonna break it down. Like, I'm going to say this in front of your mom and you're going to hear it. And he's probably going to say something to the effect of, I'm going to be in these kids' life and I'm going to be there for you. And if you don't like it or not, you can take it or leave it. But regardless, if you want me to be in these kids' life, I'm going to be here. He's probably going to say something cheesy like that. And that's going to make Karen be like, oh, okay. Something stupid, child. Anyway, I can't. But hey, at the end of the day, at least he's trying to be there. Regardless of his motives, he's still trying to be there for the kids. All right. So now I'm going to get into Danny in this whole Tony situation, because there was a part of the synopsis. Really? So Danny goes to get advice from Zach and Fatima, of all people. Zach and Fatima. Now y'all can love Zach and Fatima all y'all want, or Fatima or whatever, but I will not go to them for advice about nothing. I won't go to them for advice about a relationship, a marriage, a baby. I wouldn't go to them for advice about nothing, because the reason why I say is because their lives are in shambles. They are always into some type of mess. They do not have a settled lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? They're always fussing. They're always fighting. They can't never agree on nothing. Fatima always mad. Zach is always bringing her drama. They are not a settled relationship. They ain't even been together that long for me to be getting advice about love and apologies, because the only thing that Zach and Fatima do is get into mess and then they apologize 18 days later. You know what I'm saying? They don't even handle their own. They don't even handle their own situations head first. It's always this, that, and that, and that, and that. Then they go and they have sex and then they friends again. That's not how you handle stuff. So no, I would not go to them for nothing. So anyway, apparently Danny takes their advice. Danny up at the airport, for whatever reason, trying to apologize to Tony. And Tony is the one that was wrong for bringing his Beavis and Butthead kids to her house, unprepared, ill-prepared, you know, and he wants to get mad at Danny. I'm like, Danny, you going about this all wrong. And I have some more stuff to say about that, but I'm gonna put a break into my thoughts and get back into this trailer, because while Danny apparently apologized by way of sex, that's the only way she knows how, then Tony's ex-wife comes in military, but she introduces herself as his wife. And so I'm just like, this is what you want? This is what you want. You want more mess. This is what you want, Danny. More mess. Okay. So however that is, now we finally get to meet Tony's ex-wife. We finally get to meet her. Here she is. And everybody's happy. Hence the photo that I just showed y'all in the beginning of Tony's wife, ex-wife, and the kids. They all out to eat, smiling, cheesing, and having a good day. And Danny over there trying to figure out ways to make Tony happy when she ain't even happy. Stupid. This is stupid. Okay, so now these are my personal thoughts in regards to this whole Tyler Perry Sistas and the men on this show. Why isn't it that we just can't find one regular man? Just a man that's regular. A man that work hard, take care of his family, that ain't got a whole bunch of kids out there, that ain't running around here causing trauma and drama. That's just a regular guy. Period. Just regular, having regular everyday issues. But no, that would be too safe for this show. So Tyler Perry brings these men on with the most outlandish storylines. And then they're forcing the women on this show to agree with these egregious storylines. Like, why are we agreeing to this mess? Why do the women on this show have to succumb themselves to men that they're not even compatible with? Those are just my thoughts, my personal thoughts. Because all of the men on this show, why? Like, why do they have to apologize? Why do they have to go and find men that don't want to have kids with them? Why do they want to go out and find men that don't even trust and believe what they say? Granted, the women themselves, they are not perfect, but at the end of the day, they still come with their true selves. And this is who they are. Yes, should Andy have told, Jordan that her and Penelope was working, against Gary behind Jordan's back? Yes. But does that give Jordan a reason to just be like, you did something to my sister? I mean, no. Okay, so does Danny want to be with the man with kids? No, and she has said that. But did Danny get with the guy that has kids? Yes, he did. Yes, she did. But at the end of the day, it's not Tony's responsibility to force her to take care of his kids that she clearly don't want. And then Danny, leave. You don't want to be there. And then Sabrina, you with a man that don't even, you with a man that don't want kids. You know what? And then she gonna probably end up getting pregnant by Rich, which we can see this coming. This storyline, we can see a mile away. She gonna end up getting pregnant by Rich. Rich don't want the kids, but he talking about trapping. Anyway, y'all, this is Sheila Bila. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about this trailer breakdown, this synopsis. This is a whole mess, but I guess I'm still here for it. All right, y'all have a great day. Bye.